Alright, so today we're going to be doing a fashion shoot with Tyus. This is actually his senior portrait shoot, but I don't really do senior portraits, so we're going to treat it as a fashion shoot. We're going to be shooting on medium and large format film. I'm going to be shooting on 3 cameras. I'm going to be shooting on my Mamiya 6x8, my Hasselblad 500C, and then also my 4x5 Crown Graflex. I'll be shooting color black and white film, and I'm going to even be pulling out a couple strobes later on to try and get kind of a more spotlit, bright look to kind of drown out some of the sun later. For locations, I'm going to kind of wait to see what Tyus brought for his wardrobe before we actually pick any specific locations, but really it's just going to be in this main area. We're trying to go for a real urban look, so I really like this backlight right here. We might start right here with this skate park in the background, but then there's also kind of a cool alley behind that, and even in the skate park itself. It's just kind of got that grungy urban look and feel that we're going for. The main camera I'm going to be shooting on is my Mamiya RB67, mainly because it's got the backs and you can rotate them out and shoot a lot faster. So as I shoot a roll, I'll hand it to my assistant, she'll refill it, and we'll just kind of roll them out like that. Plus I'll be just swapping out between black and white and color back, so I'll be swapping out between the different colors there. And it's also a lot nicer because it auto-winds the film, and you know, you see people a lot of times when you shoot, you gotta shoot and then you're gonna go do portrait, you shoot like this, you shoot like this, but with Mamiya all you have to do is turn the back like that, and you go from landscape to portrait style. So it's actually really handy to shoot with, even though it's probably about 15 pounds. So my backup I'll always kind of shoot with is my Hasselblad 500C. It's a little bit older, but it just produces a great image. I'll be shooting with an 80mm lens. But I'll always run black and white film in this one. And then for a couple of shots, not very many, we'll pull out the big 4x5, we'll put it on the tripod, and I'll run all color film on that, but not too many because they're about $7 a picture, so won't do too much with that. And then also with the Mamiya, it's really nice. This is once we get over to into the strobes, I'll be using only the Mamiya because it mounts really well to the front of the Mamiya. It's actually going to be a ring flash that I shoot through, so it mounts really well to this. So. I don't think I'll be swapping lenses too much, honestly. I think I'm going to be sticking with pretty much 127 80mm primes. I don't see any need to go too wide. I'm shooting on 3 cameras today. I mean, I found that I've shot on up to like 5 cameras a shoot, and I found that I make a lot of mistakes when I do that. You switch between cameras and settings, and you get some stuff that's underexposed or underexposed. So 3 cameras is about the max I'll shoot with right now. But since I am shooting 3 kind of formats, I do have my necessary tools, you know, the basic light meter. I have an eye loop to check my focus on my large format tripod. I mean, really just the basics. I mean, we're shooting natural light today, so you don't need a lot of accessories or anything like that. So I normally have a full style team, but today's shoot is pretty simple. So I've got my assistant Sarah, we've got Delilah, who's going to be doing makeup on Tyus, and really that's it. He's doing his own hair and wardrobe, so pretty simple shoot today.
I date him, and I am a lobbyist, and I work for a nonprofit corporation. Levi did just lend me one of this old film camera to start using, just so I can familiarize myself with it, and maybe be of more assistance to him, and it's been fun so far. So I like the film. I like it a lot better than digital. So
why is that?
I think the process is more involved, and I think that you become more interested in every single picture you're taking, rather than having the ability to just shoot 100 and review them all. You become more focused on every single shot that you're using, so I like that.
My specialty is makeup. I've been doing it for 17 years, so yeah, and I do a lot of work with Levi, a lot of his projects, and I really, really enjoy working with him. He's a phenomenal photographer. He makes my work look better. Very focused, pretty lighthearted though. He's very organized as well. I like that about him, very organized. So things usually run very smoothly. I think I just like the fact that people get excited after I'm done working on them. They love the way they look, so that's my favorite part.
So the way the shoot kind of came about was one of my hairstylists, Tia, she wanted some senior portraits done for her son, Tyus. But and she asked me to do it, but I don't shoot senior portraits. I don't like to shoot senior portraits. You know, they seem kind of cliche, not really my genre. So I said, yeah, I'll shoot his portraits, but if we can do kind of a cool fashion, more funky shoot, and it works out great with Tyus because he's just got great style, he's got great personality. So I think we'll just get some cool fashion images that he can just use for his senior portraits. Just stand across your shoulder. It actually lays really nicely straight down. Yeah, the period. Is Tia coming? She said she was working. She's gonna try and make it.
No, she just I just talked to her. She said she was on her way. That's funny because she was like 2 minutes away.
He's gotta go change it a little bit. Park right over there, the fire station parking lot. Let's go check out his wardrobe. Hold on. I'll be over in a second, Delilah. Okay.
That kind of tape?
Pictures were like super tough.
Yeah, I did.
No, you're cool. You like that style?
I liked all of them.
Yeah.
They were really cool.
There was one, actually, put them off. There was one that I want to try a little bit later. That's like perspective shot would be really cool. So it's something like this, like they're laying, something like that, cool, where you're like,
that'd be really
kind
sick.
of laying on the ground with your legs up on a wall, and if there's something like you're sitting on the ground, but you're really like, do something like that.
Yeah.
We'll
This
try
one was
something
my
like that.
favorite.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What'd you bring?
I brought a ton of stuff.
So
I
we're
would love to
thinking
have a picture of him laughing, like with his head kind of cracked back.
we
Because,
gotta make him laugh. Then.
well, he's got, look at that face. Anyways, he took this picture the other day and it just,
Yeah, you can't even. It's so blurry.
Well, it's a blurry
She loves
picture.
it, but it's so blurry.
no, but the thing about it was,
Why don't you guys just use that one?
well, it's not even a good, it's a picture of him giving one of his friends a lap dance. But the face that he's making is the face that reminds me, like it epitomizes who he is to me.
Cool.
And so I'll show it to you.
Yeah, we'll get a mix. You know, we'll get the serious badass poses. And
So I got this shirt to go under this. I put it over.
Yeah.
And then it's just a dress shirt.
See, look, you got, look.
So let's start pretty like casual and street, and then let's dress up.
Go see how cool that's gonna look together.
Big old sweatshirt.
It's got this canvas as a shirt.
This is, I brought my sweatshirt.
I love that sweatshirt. That's a really cool jacket. Show me that new jacket we bought.
Totally.
So what do you want him in first? Just,
Yeah, let's start with the red.
The red.
Yeah, the red with the t-shirt.
and then what pants do you want him in?
what
Just
do
the
you-
ones
I
you got
brought-
on, or?
I brought like see this t-shirt,
Really dark blue jeans.
black.
And then I have like lighter blue denims. These are my khakis.
This would probably look best with the khakis.
Yeah, that's totally.
Then I have these too, but
They didn't bring the real shoes.
ooh, my shoes are dirty. I have my camera shoes and stuff.
Let's not be sure. Just smile.
So let's recreate that.
Stuff, dude. What up, dog? What up, dude?
A lot of people's first jump from digital to film, I think, is typically to like a 35 millimeter. You know, like a little Canon. You can take 36 photos per roll.
We haven't had a haircut.
But really, I would say go to medium format. Honestly, it's a little bit more expensive, obviously. But I mean, my whole Mamiya setup, with like 3 lenses and all that, was less than $1,000. You know, and you look at a digital camera body, but the quality is going to be higher. And I don't know. I don't really like 35 millimeter. It's too close to digital for me, honestly. So it's too low resolution. I mean, you know, you look at the image sensor on like a digital camera, and it's about the same size as, you know, depending on the camera, as a 35 millimeter.
So what's the equivalent of an inch? I'm used to just shooting with the Mark III. I've never shot with anything different. My wife, she's been a photographer forever, so that's what I was introduced.
Yeah.
So what is it? 60 is what's medium format?
As far as the film size,
Yeah. So when you say 35 millimeter, I was researching last night. It's a whole bunch of numbers, and I thought it was the same or irrelevant. But maybe it doesn't apply to that at all.
yeah, 35 talks about the width. I mean, you can shoot different like lengths. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can get panoramic pictures that take 35 millimeter by however long. But on the 6x8, or on the like I'm shooting on a 6x8, it's more of a ratio than it is an actual like inches. So it's a 6x8. There's 6x7 backs. There's a 6x6. It's more the ratios that matter. But I think the actual film, honestly, don't know. I think it's like 2.5 inches wide. I think. I don't really know.
So medium, she's got more real estate to do more things with.
Yeah, they're just better. They're just better looking images, and really, I mean, I think they would teach you more really about photography, about film photography. I think.
I've never seen anything about a full size. Does that exist large?
Oh, because you hear small, medium, and large.
Yeah, is there large?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, if you look at 35 millimeter, I guess would technically be considered small format. Technically, medium format, the 6x7s and the Mamiya, medium format, and then there's 2 groups that kind of go into a large format. Don't quote me on any of this. But like my 4x5 I'll shoot on, it's literally 4 inches by 5 inches. I think that's considered in between medium and large. And then there's even 8x10 cameras that shoot 8 inches by 10 inches, like a full sheet of paper, and that's large format.
Right now we're just doing like hipster streetwear. Just pretty much, it's a senior picture, so pretty much his daily style, something he kind of would wear to school.
Very cool.
Later on, we'll do a little bit more dressed up, still casual, urban casual, probably, what we would call it.
Now, we didn't get you earlier. What is your name? What do you do?
My name's Tia Rosenkrantz, and I am a cosmetologist at Salon 117 here in Boise.
And do you work with Levi often?
I work with Levi often. I work with Delilah more often, and am his mother and did his hair. He's my own little muse. I gave birth to my muse.
Awesome.
So.
And how do you know Levi? What's your relationship with him, and what do you know about him as a photographer?
I've done a couple shoots with him. I've worked with Levi through Ryan Shields, Fusion Magazine,
And Proof. I work.
I've seen a lot of his stuff. I like it a lot.
Are you confident he's going to make you look badass?
Of course.
Tyus actually hand-picked Levi for his senior pictures. Delilah and I both work with a lot of photographers in town doing what we do. And when I was talking to him about who he wanted for his senior pictures, and Tyus is obviously, I'm prejudiced, but I think he's very beautiful. And he's actually worked with a lot of photographers in town. And he personally picked Levi to do his senior portraits because of the styling that Levi does. Levi's style is more, it's kind of like a perfect type of traditional. He just has this knack for catching stuff the way it's supposed to be caught versus trying to fix everything and make it perfect after the picture's taken.
It's one of the big things I really don't like about photography is when photographers make them look a little too perfect. Skin's just like clay, like glass. Most perfect things in the world are imperfect. So.
Dang, that's like a t-shirt.
Actually, he would like to start his own clothing line.
You gotta quote me on that. So if you make millions,
Said bye.
Good, man.
Thanks, dude.
So what were you thinking for your jersey shot? You said you want to do the jersey, but not like.
I want to like. Basically, I was just thinking like khakis and shoes and like my jersey, and then I have a gray hat. I wore this outfit yesterday, actually not yesterday, Tuesday to one of my games, and just my jersey, and it's a white jersey and it has a black number and stuff, and it's got my school logo, and it's got my name on the back. And I was thinking like one of the pictures, I have balls in my car, I just palm the ball, like looking back, I got my number on the back. I'm pretty sure you can think of other stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Well, we want to get shooting. Is he done? Is he released?
He is released.
Are you gonna
Released
hang-
the Kraken.
Are you gonna hang out? Are you gonna?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's do it. We're gonna start over here. All right. Nice backlight.
Over there?
Yeah. We're just gonna start out real chill. Just like just do basics, we're not going crazy. We'll just kind of get some looks, you know, looking down, looking up. You don't even do that shit so good. So get some light in. I'm gonna be sticking in this with the face. So,
What's the exposure looking like?
it's great. I really like to shoot with backlight. What's cool about this is I actually have a backlight, but then I also have a flag, which actually cuts the light off his face right here. So you get just a really hard line with this really cool shadow. It's actually kind of, you know, normally when you shoot with a flag, you got to bring in stands and put flags up and cut light and all that, but we're just gonna kind of utilize the overpass here. Shoot 4 at 250. I'm gonna start with some pretty wides because I like this shadow right here, just so you know, so I'm going pretty wide. Actually, Tyus, let's have you step this way. A little more. Right there. Good. So you see where your shadow is right here by this line?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I want it the whole time. The sun's going to move, so just try and keep yourself about that distance away. Always take the dark slide out. I can't tell you how many first photos I've taken when I go to click it and I'm like, oh, my dark slide. Cool, man. Somewhere you're more like just looking straight that way. Just really turn your head even more. There you go. Look right here. Go. 3, 2, 1. go ahead and play around a little bit. So, I mean, you can kind of hear me take, but every time you hear me take a shot, you know, you do what you do. Move around, distribute the weight on your feet a little bit, roll the brow, get that kind of semi-cocky, like graduating. Yeah, good. Hold right there. All right, go for it. I kind of like that you were kind of rustling up your collars and kind of looking off to your left. Cool. Just move around a lot. And I'm going to take the shot where I want. Alright, so do whatever you want. Just kind of play around, kind of, you know, rub your hands together. Okay. Good. Alright, let's go fun with it. Let's get a little bit more smiley. Good. Right there. Good. Alright, shift your weight around a little bit more. Go like, you know, kind of right here. Go look down, look around. Good. Good. Looking down is great. Cool. There. That's good. Get a little bit more. Yeah, hold it right there. Alright, now look right at me. Give me one of those big smiles. Great. One shot left here. Let's go a little wider. Yeah. I saw it. Yeah, there you go. No, you're good right there, man. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cool. All right, relax for a second. Let's go all the way back to the face. I'm not actually going to take a photo here, I'm just going to have you walk with me. So we're just going to kind of strut this way, alright? So hold for a second. Look right here. Oh, that's going to be a fun shot. Alright, so hold on, stay right there. So when I tell you to, just kind of walk, I'm going to walk backwards, you're just going to walk directly at me. And just kind of, a little bit of a strut, looking around. And then every once in a while, just be like, look at the camera. But when I don't tell you to look at the camera, don't look at the mic camera. There's some kind of fun on this one. It's real colorful with your clothes and all that, yeah? Alright. Alright, go for it, man. just see what that looks like. Take a 2 steps forward. Good. Look over your left shoulder. It's kind of like you're walking up that floor right there. So when you look, when you look, you're really gonna focus. It's kind of like a popper. See your face.
You want to look at the camera or just kind of back?
We'll just kind of look back at the camera. If that's a little too bright and you're gonna squint, then I can just a lot brighter over here though. Alright, so just don't walk too fast because it'll be hard for me to keep my focus, but dark slide, remember. Dark slide. Alright, you ready? Alright, go for a walk. And look. A little bit more than like hand in the pocket. It's gonna be, don't feel too weird, but I want a little bit of like a just like a, go for it. Setup. Let's do one large format shot. So kind of go ahead and hop right back into where we originally were. It's great right there. It's got me a lot of time. There is a lens cap on the back of the lens. Every time. Every time. I couldn't see anything. I was like, what did I do? So this is gonna be slower, so just hang out. digital, I mean, you're going to shoot photo after photo after photo. You're going to have so many duplicates of the same kind of photo. But when you slow down, I mean, I actually find that even though I'm taking less photos, I'm getting more keepers. If that makes sense. The quality, I mean, it's not just the image quality, but it's you're paying more attention. And just the setup and the composition is better. So when I tell the client I'm only going to give them 60 photos at the end of the shoot, they're kind of like, what? But I'm like, they're going to be 60 awesome photos. As opposed to 300, 400, and you get, you know?
It's a lot of work too. Extra work.
Kind of a wide stance one. Yeah, just kind of literally stay just like you are. Yeah, let's get photos up. So we'll do one serious and one smile, yeah? Still gonna start with the serious. I like this pose, yeah, you just kind of chin up a little bit, looking down the nose. Outfits. You know, on and offset, obviously, it is good. I mean, that's why I'm trying to kind of teach her a little bit. I mean, I hope she's not just learning just for me, but I hope she enjoys it at least a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely. Yeah. I mean, on and off. I'll sit there and I'll scan negatives for 2 hours, and she'll just sit there right there with me. She's like, oh, that's a cool one. Oh, that's a cool one. You know, it's it definitely, the support is definitely helps me a lot.
And an added pleasure too.
And she's kind of nice to look at. So. I can get this if you get that. See what I mean about too many cameras? Put the exposed and when I put the black tape back on them, I'm putting it on sideways for the exposed film. Black tape on the unexposed films are horizontal like this.
Oh.
Okay? Just so you know.
So exposed one's photos.
Yeah, just kind of toss them in there.
Better than a sweater.
Well, I usually have a sweater in the winter, but it's a little warm today. I like this one.
You look like Pharrell, I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta be the most stylish
That's like
kid
the
at
greatest
school.
compliment I've ever had. Like,
I think he's a babe.
he's honestly
you're way too young,
my
but-
fashion idol.
Yeah?
I love Pharrell, dude.
Well, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw you walking across.
I'm so happy now. It's made my day.
I'm gonna have you start sitting up top of this half pipe.
Oh, sweet.
Let's go.
I actually dig that. You want me other side or?
I want you here because it's gonna be the same kind of thing when the sun hits the back of your head. I'm just gonna worry about my angle, but so go ahead and hop up there. I'll come up with you. Actually, let me position you first. Can you grab the mirror for me? As opposed to turning them off, you just leave them on. That's fine. You need to be just like this much higher.
Here's a little trick that I use. You know what the track is, dude? Flip it upside down. Except with the fact that it's upside down.
Everything's bolted down around here. Well, I might be able to just kind of. It's my first time on a half pipe. I think I can make that work. Grab this from me. I got caught now. Look at that. Sun's going down. Give that to you. So, put your feet more that way, kind of do one of these. Your butt's closer to me and yeah, there you go. But it's still just kind of chill, yeah. It's just more of a perspective thing. And then kind of go back on one hand, just kind of lean back a little more. There you go, yeah. That'll work. do. Look over that way. There you go. Chin down. Chin up. Dark slide. Every time. Oh, jeez. Cool, man. Turn your upper body more towards me so I can see a little, so maybe lean back on your other hand. There you go. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Great, right there. Hold. Let's get one where you're kind of, get a little bit more up on the edge and kind of just like leaning on your knees. You rest on your knees, you're just moving straight forward. Straight that way. Legs just hang for a second. Fall. Yeah, bring your feet back up. I don't know if it's too slick.
It's more the boots.
Yeah. Bring. I'm sure you are. I mean, are you flexible enough to bring? Yeah. There you go. Do the same thing except with your right foot. Swap them. There you go. Yeah, that's good. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good. One more just like that. Remember the Hasselblad? Run out of film on it yet. Oh, let me hear. What's that?
I never knew car would get this old. Not this.
I don't think I can get up to you. It's could be done by now and it wouldn't matter, you know. The photographer just snaps the components. Alright, so we're slide just a little bit more that way. Trying to get as much light on the side of your face. Yeah, you can probably feel that. Yeah, right there, man. It's a great shot. Hold. Look down at me. Hold. Off that way. There you go. Nope, I lied. Look, further that way. There you go. Alright. Come on down. You can, Alright, get dead center on this thing. good. Just make sure my camera's in focus here. 3. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's not moving. All right. 3, 2, 1. Thought that kid was gonna go out of frame. He didn't. They never do. This might be kind of weird, but I need you to put your hand on my face. I just need you to block this sun right here. Thank you. It's really hard to see. 3, 2, 1. Cool. Now completely cock your head that way. Well, okay, never mind that way. There we go.
Definitely for out.
It's great, great light. Man, that sun is bright. All right, man, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cool.
It's gonna be Megan for it in a couple months.
What's that?
I said we're gonna be Megan for the sun back in a couple months.
Sure, tomorrow we will. I've got one more exposure left on this. Let's take it. Really hard to fit. Let's just do a fun shot real quick. Stay right there. That's what I want you to do. Kim, I want you to kind of run up the half pipe and then run right back here. It'd be kind of fun, yeah? But you need to hit this mark. I mean, when you come through, make sure you kind of hit the same line that you just had. Alright, go for it. Make it fun. Get it? We'll see. I have no idea. I think I got it. Okay. Let's do a couple more in this outfit. Because I like it.
Is that a proof watch?
No.
I was like, I didn't know
That's
they
what
started making watches.
I know Sarah got it for me. What's the company called?
It's called Sioux City. They're a startup. Yeah. I love I've never seen like an all wood face before.
The Nixons started making wood ones, but they're like full wood, and I like how that's like the leather.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the
that's
leather,
awesome.
right?
Yeah, and then even the face is wood on the Nixons.
And they have a
but those
couple
are-
of different, I think they have like 4 different face designs, and
that's
then they're
sick.
coming out with a new line too. I emailed the guy, wanted to make sure I got the right thing.
Yo, that's Sioux City. Alright, man, let's just go for a long. We'll just kind of walk. Got something in mind.
On our test shoot yesterday, he's like, just make a big face, and he took that picture like that picture better not be shown to anybody.
Hates this picture, but I don't know, something about it. That's why we're married.
That tunnel thing right there. I'm gonna be walking backwards, so you gotta tell me. So you start over here. Let's actually start. Get it? So starting the light here, we're just gonna walk backwards this way. And I want it to be kind of fun, so when we walk into this, I kind of want you to step on it, just kind of like drop down, just kind of like you're stretching. Alright. So remember, this one's gonna be fun. Smiling, walking around. I don't care how goofy you want to get. Let your personality come out. I feel like walking around and you're just putting your hands up, whatever you want to do. Yeah? Alright, go for it. Good. Good. Yeah. Right around here. Oh, hold on. Just stay right there. I know it's dark right here. Let's just guess. We'll guess at the shutter speed. All right, go for it. All right, that's the roll. All right, let's switch outfits. Let's go a little bit more dressy. Yeah, want to pull out one of those bow ties or something?
Yeah.
We didn't have any dress. What else was there?
Hang it right here for me.
Huh? Oh, my pant cuff. I thought you said handcuff. I was like, I got handcuffs? I didn't even know I had handcuffs.
Doting mother. That's good.
We're talking about how pretty you are. Shocker.
You did fix that girl. Where's your makeup? Like I should start doing drills and things like that. It's like up my sleeve.
Shot that many rolls yet, really. Was it a fire truck convention, or that's where they always are? That's where they
You
always
say
are.
it's a fire station?
Fire truck. Oh, they don't really park them inside? I don't want to shoot. So we're getting right up on the corner. Yeah. The sun is killing me. It's bright. Save it there. Should be those two little plastic lens caps in there. Dig them out, I just chucked them in there.
These two?
That one and a smaller one. So that small one and the smaller one. Yeah. Little one. It's a big job. Yes.
So he doesn't want to do it. I misunderstood him. He doesn't want to do it at a soccer field.
Okay.
Soccer pictures.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
I guess I misunderstood him. He wants a really artistic sport shot, but I don't know how you're going to do it. I mean, I don't know where.
We'll talk it through after the shot. Okay. All these old Graflex were old press cameras. In the 50s and 60s, old newspaper guys would walk around with these things handheld and shoot them like this. How they did that. Yeah. That's better. Doesn't affect my shot till I take the photo. Grab that eye loop. How you doing? You guys doing good?
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if I like this shot yet. 5 minutes in, I don't even know if I like it. Go ahead and stand up for me, Tyus. Cool. Alright. So that's your spot. Don't move.
So fun.
Again, we'll do 2 shots. This is obviously just kind of. See one shot where you're just kind of like moving down. We'll kind of have to play with it. But yeah, almost like you're leaning down, like you're about to jump off or something. And then maybe we'll just get one that's maybe just like a straight profile and straight up. It's a cool competition, right? Yeah. Use this lens. Okay, I don't have to move the iris. All right, man, we are almost ready. What?
Look at with him just straight in the shadow like that, and you can't even see him. Look at that angle like that there.
Oh yeah.
That's cool, huh?
I dig it. I'm exposing for him on one, and then I. Cool, man. All right, go ahead and kind of give me the look like you're about to jump off, just kind of that lean forward. Let's go for a take. Ready? I was like, I've been ready for 10 minutes. All right, man, so what I want you to do, Kind of lean back, and then I want you to kind of go into it when I tell you to, so I get a little bit of motion in there, yeah? All right, you ready? And action. Let's get a little bit more of your, like, almost like get your hands, almost like think, yeah. Not too much, yeah. So you're up here, and then you're just that much, but almost like your arms are more ready than you are. Does that make sense? So you're up here, and then you're like, and you're almost like a little bit of excitement in your eye, yeah? All right. So there, and go for it. Great. Now I'm gonna do the same thing. So I don't know if it's gonna turn out, but now I did one exposing for him, so the background will be really blown out. Well, not really blown out, but he'll be properly exposed. But now I'm gonna try and silhouette him a little bit. All right, brother, you ready? Pull that in front of you. All right, you ready for it? Same thing. Same thing. Yep. And then I'll get some one with my other cameras. Not on this one, no. You're like, I don't want to do it. All right, let's wait for that car. And that car, and that car. Yep. Right. All right, stay right there. So the thing is getting a little darker. So if you move too much right now, we'll get one where you're jumping off. You'll probably be blurry, but it might be cooler. But when I'm about to take the shot, I'll give you a countdown. 1, 2, 3. Don't go like this or like this. Or not even doing that. Okay. So I want to get one that's very similar to pretty much what we just did. I want to do one on this camera. We're kind of about to jump off, yeah? All right, and action. Okay. Yeah, just like that, no move. Up and down, real casual. Hold. Pockets. Good. Cool. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'll do your jump shot. We make me macaroni? There we go. All right, you ready? Now fun. So like jump up, don't just drop down, like jump up, yeah? right, and action. All right.
I honestly didn't know what to do. Like,
Just think
I was
gap.
trying to like gangster.
Just think of the gap. All right, let's do the soccer shot. Now, you were thinking with the soccer shot, you know, with the ball in your hand and all that. You think we can achieve it here? Is this the location you're thinking?
I really want my white jersey, but I have my green.
Well, why don't you do the green one and then, because we're doing, he said when we do the misunderstood shoot, we can.
Yeah, let's say the soccer one. And let's go more dressed now.
I can
Pick out something.
Well, you gotta help me because I don't have any bow ties.
You gotta tell me where.
I don't want to wear an orange and yellow bow tie.
Oh, wait, let's tell him. I don't know what to take.
Levi, will you go?
Yeah.
Levi.
I know. You need a guy's opinion.
It's gonna be cute. It's a striped, the blue and white.
It's a little
polka
too
dot with the striped blue and white jacket with the orange and
It's
yellow
a little
polka dot bow tie.
I didn't hear any of that. Contrast. So.
Funny thing is the pictures that he liked the most in those ones that you showed him were the ones where all of the clothing was like mismatchy looking. You know what I mean? But now we're trying to do.
The one
What
I
about
told
your
you.
new clothes? Is there anything? What about your new stuff?
I don't even know why we didn't think of this. Like, I just bought this today. This is sick. So short.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'll definitely.
Well, Levi, I gotta get going.
Okay.
Get this kid some dinner.
Switch.
Yeah, I don't have anything coming out.
I don't. This actually, does this go sick with this?
Goes hand.
It does look good. Yeah.
Oh, but that. Really? Okay, he said he would.
Let's go with women on it.
Burning daylight. Let's do it.
Let's go.
What's that one, man? I actually there's one kid at my school that always loves all of it.
We're gonna do 2 more quick setups. Starting to beat a dead horse at this point. I don't know when I'm done shooting really until we get there. I mean, obviously when you set up a shoot with a client or with a person, they come with expectations. You pre-plan, okay, I have 3 outfits I want to hit. Obviously you want to make sure you hit those 3 outfits. But when you have variables, you know, you just kind of go with it. I know I want to shoot in this back alley. I know I immediately want those 2 different looks back there. We've been shooting for a while. We've got about 3 different looks with him. So 2 looks there, 2 more outfits, 2 more setups. Just got to play it by ear. We're done with large format. Then I'd like to get less of a, these are what's called a field camera, I think. They are, they're not as versatile. Like I said, they're press cameras. They're made to be honestly like run and gun, shoot, get action news stories. So they're not that versatile. You can do a little bit of tilt shift where you mess with the lens, but they've got more, some of the other large format cameras which are more designed for taking your time. Actually, they're designed for landscape. You can do they're way more versatile. You can go way out with them. You can do really extreme tilts and shifts. But honestly, for portraiture, these things are great. So I've got 2 of them. My other one is older, but yeah, they're workhorses. They're really easy to work with.
Yeah?
God, you should have seen this kid.
What position does he play?
Well, he's played all over, but he's playing. Well, yesterday you were playing center mid, right?
I played like every position.
Yeah.
Nice.
He was playing. He's in high school. He's almost always attacking mid
Cool.
or forward. He's a very high. He's got a very good foot skills and he's extremely quick.
Yeah.
So he outran about 16 guys yesterday. I was like just smoked past somebody. Everybody in the city is like, he's so fast. You got your sticker up.
There's a parenting.
Big ass foul right there.
I know, right? I knew that was gonna happen.
Drop and give me 20. That's just ridiculous.
We're gonna go to the alley.
Which alley? Over here? Do we need to grab computers and stuff? There's a big computer over there. Do we need to grab the computers and all this stuff? Oh, because we're going that way? Yeah, I'll grab it, yeah.
As long as we don't get in trouble for trespassing. Yeah, that's fine. So there, remember that perspective shot I was telling you about?
Oh, yeah, no.
So there's a couple, we'll just get some kind of standing posing shots here. There's a couple like, if you turn and you look this way,
Yeah.
and you get down on the ground, and your butt's here and your feet are here, it'll look like you're sitting on a bench.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
And we can do the same thing right here. So we're gonna do that kind of a look. But first we'll just get some standing. You have your soccer ball? I think it would actually be kind of cool if you just kind of kick it up. Yeah.
Sponsored by Nike.
What's up?
No, go ahead.
Good right there. It's not too dark. It's not the best light for action shots because it's a little dark, but we'll get it.
Things get better this way.
Oh, of course. Yeah, so sure, you just worked out. Like, you went to shoot.
Well, that's what Delilah said. I was like, this is like literally 2 days ago, Levi and I were talking, and I said, hey, guys, really much to do with Thursday outside. He was like, yeah, let's do Thursday. And I was like, okay.
I don't usually like to do last minute shoots, but they work out sometimes. I knew Tyus was going to be easy to shoot, you know, so. Just that porta potty wasn't in the background. So go a little bit back. So right there.
I like that smile.
Cool. All right, so I don't know how much you have to move around, but go ahead and just kind of kick the ball around, but stay that. You see that line where you're at right there on the concrete? Just stay right. Just try and stay in that general vicinity, that distance from me. Yeah. Go for it. give you one where I tell you to look at me. Don't do it yet. Good. Yeah, hold right there. Okay, go ahead and do an action. I'll just have you just kind of kick it around and then keep kicking. I'll have you look at me. Yeah.
I'm gonna go around the ball. You think you can get that?
How far around you moving?
Like I'm gonna go like this.
Oh yeah, sure. Your leg will be blurry, but that could be kind of cool. Hold on.
Well, yeah, I can do it for you, so you don't have to like.
No, I'll get it.
All right.
Go for it. Cool. I like it. So, I do want to do it.
All right.
So,
Don't kick it back.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to kick it back to you. I'm sorry.
ow!
Totally.
I don't trust you to kick it back.
I know, I'm not good at soccer. That's what I have you for.
Let's go right about here. So, if you don't mind, land on the ground. Good. So what we're gonna do is kind of a perspective shot. We'll see how it works out, but basically, we're gonna have Tyus lay on the ground, and in post, I'll flip the image so that it looks like he's sitting on the ledge, but really he's laying on his back. We'll see if it works. So, should.
Get those crunches in.
I'm trying to make my shirt lay flat so it looks.
Well, what you can do too is kick your feet out a little bit. Yeah, because I mean, you would probably be sitting with your feet all the way. Now, don't go so high up with your head. There you go. Now turn your head to me. There you go. Nice porta potty in the background. Cool. Hold. All right.
Yeah.
Gotta do it from the other side.
Put your right foot forward and your left foot back now. There you go. Yep. You're just chilling. Like keep your right leg pretty straight. Just like this. That's good. Cool. And then yeah, I mean, let your head left. Yeah. I'll still have you turn it to me, but yeah, it's good. Turn. Look even more this way with your chin. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get one more. Head back a little bit more. Turn your head, look in the camera. Can you turn your chin more? Good. 3, 2, 1. One looking straight up. How's your neck doing? I like that one. Can I get a black and white back?
Is this one empty?
It's exposed. Yeah, man, you're cool.
Don't do stupid stuff.
I was about to shoot it. All right, so on this one, roll a little bit more on your left shoulder for me. Like, yeah. Okay, there you go. Cool. Let's get a couple more on this. Hard to get focused down here. Good. 3, 2, 1. Great. All right, pop up. We're done with that. Now, just coincidentally, these blue on this and blue on you is very matchy, so get right. Alright.
Dang, that's cool.
Go right here. Cool. I like buttons. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Tia, can you give me that light meter right next to you?
Like what?
I know what it is. Grandpa was a photographer. Do you want me to stay here so I can take it?
Losing light. Alright, so don't move. No, I just literally just very symmetrical. Kind of like I'm looking down. I'm gonna crop off part of your head. Yeah. You look down, almost like you're something like this. Yeah, there you go, man. Good. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now straight on with me. Chin really far down.
You want me straight face or smile?
I kind of do like it better when you're on kind of looking off this way. And yeah, just straight smile. Put it right there. Cool. All right, now go ahead and bring whatever personality you wanted to show. You were kind of doing some stuff. Whoa. I was kind of wanting to climb. That'd be kind of fun.
Do something with your legs.
There we go. 3, 2, 1.
I get it. Fake me laughing.
Shut up. Pretend you're giving a girl a lap dance.
Gotta get it blurry.
That seems to get a great smile.
You want it blurry, so I'll just. So you can take it.
Just look off down the line here. Good. Keep your elbow, like your shoulder blades, back up again, straight flat. You don't. Yeah, there you go. And feet, just like how you were when I was right there.
Oh, okay.
There you go. And just kick your feet out a little bit, so you're like this. You're really leaning back into it. There you go. Yep. Just looking off that way. Three, 2, 1. Cool. All right, man.
Next outfit.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if we can do it, if you'll let us pull off a bow tie or something dressy, let's do it.
Bow tie, dog. I got you.
Hold on, before you change, Tyus,
Guys,
I'm actually gonna get a few more at this setup before you change. Sorry, I realized I was actually shooting black and white on that, so that doesn't really work with the whole blue thing. Here, film. Who shoots film?
So explain to me the system, how he categorizes stuff.
so we take the lip of each film thing and put it in the front of each back, so I know when I'm changing film. This is the Tri-X 400, so I know it's black and white, and if it's portrait, I know it's the color. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Good. 3, 2, 1. More. 3, 2, 1. Do one where you're looking down off that way. Yeah, right there. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now one where you don't look like you're pissed off. Good. 3, 2. Remember when I had you kind of shift your weight onto one foot?
Yeah.
Like you were closer and then you were just kind of like this?
Yeah, you want me?
Yeah, let's do that side. Yeah. That's better. Now let's do it serious. So actually pull your shoulder blades off the back. There you go. Yeah. Good, right there. All right, 3, 2, 1. Great. All right, now you can change. No, I'm good with the color. Okay. One shot, one roll on mask. What do you feel?
I can't see it.
You want to see what it looks like?
Yeah, someone take a picture now. I'll picture B-Max. Take a picture on camera for the show. Please.
Well, he was saying he thought it would look good in black and white.
Yeah.
I think it looks kind of cool, actually.
Ben, Lane.
I like it. It's really clashy.
I like it.
Really clashy.
What do you think? Should we do the other one?
I've always been a match kind of guy. It's like,
Let's try the other one really fast. Yeah.
I like the other one better. Yeah, something. That's just too.
This would look really good with red underneath it.
can I get some?
Too bad we don't have an orange pocket square, huh?
Thanks, man.
That's cool. I mean, I kind of honestly like it without a jacket. Let's see what this one. Even just the bow tie of the shirt is pretty cool.
The other one's really sick too, though.
Yeah, the other one is more like edgy. I like that one too. Yeah, fashion forward.
Trendsetter, go get it. Decide. You're losing light, so make a decision. Do you want to see what you look like in that one?
I already know how this looks. I'm really sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I like both. I do like this one a little bit more though. It's because it is a little bit more edgy. But if you think it's too funky,
Let's go edgy.
all right,
Look.
edgy. Let's do it.
See the difference? You instantly have personality pop with the other one.
Let's go edgy.
I mean, we've got enough backup shots. If you don't like it. Yeah. The light doesn't make as much of a difference now because I'm gonna run lights too. So. Sorry. Let's see if I can talk. There's no moisture in my mouth. All right, so I've had a concept for this shoot for a while. We actually tested it yesterday, but we're gonna run We're gonna run one strobe out here. We're actually gonna use a ring flash strobe. It's actually better that it's getting a little darker right now, although you could probably do this in full sunlight if you bump up your strobes enough. But basically, I'm just gonna take the ring flash. I'm gonna mount it to the front of the Mamiya, and then we're gonna run a battery pack, and I'm just gonna walk with Tyus and strobe. And the look I'm going for is gonna be kind of a high contrast spotlit look, and it's honestly might look like I accidentally, like it was too overexposed, or it's gonna look a little raw, and that's kind of the look I'm actually going for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to meter for the incident light and the setting, and then that'll tell me where the proper exposure is. So, and then I'm gonna make that darker in my camera settings. And then I'm going to meter for Tyus and pump him up with a lot of light to make him really pop in the background.
So how are you going to make the overall exposure darker compared to the subject? Like what setting changes are you going to do?
I've never heard that.
So when I get my settings for the overall exposure, obviously, you know, when you get your meter, you says, okay, for this setting, I need to be at a 250 with a 2.8 shutter. So if it's going to be underexposed, then obviously I need to speed up my shutter or close down my iris. So I'll do both those things and then give him just enough light to compensate for that. If that makes a little bit more sense. I'm going to make words happen sometime.
Did you guys
He
say
said
it?
we just have an issue with transients.
My
And I said,
dad.
really? I hadn't noticed.
Do you see my hooping?
Oh, yes. I like
Did anybody say it?
How did I know? I liked you and Nico's, or not Nico,
Eves.
Eve.
Listen really good.
So when you set up these ring flashes, you want them basically you just need the lens to be dead center in the middle of the ring flash. And then what I'll do is after I get it set, then I'll push the ring flash closer in towards the lens so it's directly around the lens, so you're actually looking through the light. And what this does is it creates almost no shadow behind your subject. You'll get a little shadow, but it'll be directly behind them, and there'll be a lot of fall off. It just gets that really good spotlight look, but also it creates, if you get a close enough shot, it creates a really cool ring light inside the eye. But I'm gonna be shooting mainly medium shots, I think. As if this camera wasn't heavy enough. Oh, look at that. So glad that was on camera. All right. Drink protein, drink protein. There's so many knobs to tighten down on this freaking thing. Okay. And not going anywhere. All right. So Sarah, I just grabbed the bag with the film, and you have the meter. We're gonna shoot right along this chain link fence.
Yeah, I'm good.
All for the camera. That was the dramatic effect.
Oops.
Was the Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know.
I finally figured out how he does the lean forward.
I thought you were maybe trying to do that earlier.
Really? Do you know they have hooks in the ground?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he has like a little wedge. So when he's dancing, he slides in, and then
Let's follow you.
that's how he does it.
Interesting. I like to think that they just kind of,
Yeah, I started.
Yeah.
When I found out, I was kind of sad too.
right?
Okay. Shut up. I'm clumsy.
You want me up on the chain, up there or down?
You're gonna be down walking along here. Come on. Some bitch.
I got to do the stand-in model for this last
She
night.
did. We tested
Looks
this out last
pretty
night.
awesome. Not with me in it, but with you.
Okay.
Basically, your senior pictures are going to be way more awesome than all the photos.
I hope so.
So when you shoot with strobes, on film,
I really don't like people seeing it.
obviously you can't see right away what your image is going to look like with the light, just like you could on digital. And oftentimes when I'm shooting strobes, I'll have a digital that I'll just shoot with a strobe. I can see my exposure, make sure the lighting is actually correct, and then I'll shoot on my film. But the way I'm shooting on the Mamiya, I'm shooting at a high shutter speed up to 400, and my Canon 5D can't sync that fast. So what you have to do is what they used to do in the old days. I mean, that's the reason Polaroids were invented, was for instant feedback. So we're going to start by shooting Polaroids just to check the light, check the exposure. We'll probably go through quite a bit, and then we can just be confidently shooting. Maybe. Oh. It's upside down. Sarah? Just go ahead and put that in the bag for now. phone pretty handy. We'll need to time these Polaroids. You can just set the bag honestly here too if you want.
7 minutes.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's probably a little warmer than it was yesterday, but there's a huge difference. Light meter, please. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my incident exposure reading just to see what it would be if I took a picture right now of this, what the proper exposure would be. And it's actually mainly compensating for that bright light back there, but if I was to point it down, because I'm trying to get that spotlit look. Okay. So it's telling me at a 5.6, a 90 shutter, I would be properly exposed for this general area in the shadowed area. So I want the background to be darker than that when I actually shoot the photo. So I'm actually gonna go with a 400 shutter speed. And then I'm going to meter Tyus under the strobe light, and then that'll give me the look I need to get kind of that spotlit look. All right, Tyus, come on over.
Is that a battery? Yeah. Does it go to your car or camera?
That's not a bad idea to just keep running because I got to do my car. Alright, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I just wanted Dark slide was in that time though, so my picture's good. Alright, so let's go over here. I'm just gonna kind of have you walk along this fence with me. But I got to do a couple tests first. Alright, let's just start there. So right.
Do you think I should go sleeves up or down?
Up. For sure. Alright, go ahead and push the button, point it at his face. Okay. So now, at a 400 shutter speed, I should put my iris at about, based on this, because I'll go at about an 8, and then he will have a nice spotlit look, hopefully, and the background will be nice and dark. Kind of get that high contrast, almost underproduced look that I'm going for. So I'm just going to do a test shot.
Alright.
Yeah? Test Polaroid. Oh my god, it's just so heavy. I like it. That's cool. 3, 2, 1.
Being some girl's blocker, isn't it?
So, how long you develop the Polaroids depends on how hot or cold it is outside. So it's about 70 degrees outside. So before you pull the Polaroid, you gotta wait about 90 seconds. Hopefully it looks good, otherwise this will be real anticlimactic.
Can you get a picture of him doing his?
Oh, what's your jam? Let's get some music. I do want some music for this shot.
Would you like
Someone
Sir
wants to rock.
Mix-a-Lot, Pandora?
I can do Sir Mix-a-Lot, Pandora. I love that Pandora
It's
station.
pretty awesome.
Where's your phone? And I'll turn it on.
You can just rock it in your pocket if you want.
Yeah.
Rockets in your pockets.
That would make a good T-shirt
There's
too.
a walk-it in my pocket.
There's a walk-it in my pocket.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
This thing needs a shoulder mount.
Whoa. Kill. Play both.
Are you gonna give me from behind?
Can. I was just gonna have you walk with me, but you're really cool. Oh, put it in your back pocket. So it's gonna be that'll be a little bright, but that's kind of the look I'm going for. Just kind of that really overexposed, kind of bright. I'll tone him down a little bit. I'll speed up, I'll close down my iris a little bit, but that's the overall look and feel I'm going for.
I want that face. You gotta
Okay.
get his ugly face. This one.
We'll shoot so many ugly faces. All right, so the backs, the film backs. So just the back would be good. Let's do one more, just for safety. The thing with those Polaroids though too is they're not going to be completely accurate with how your actual film shoots. So just to give you an idea, make sure your strobe is actually syncing with your lens and everything. So. Here. Is it dry? Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
See the difference? Changing about one f-stop does. See how dark it is in the background, but you still get that light back there, which is really cool from the actual sun in the city. And other thing to notice is, if you can see it, I don't know if you can, is the shadow around him. It's directly behind him, but it's really soft, but it's directly behind him. There's no off shadow this way or that way. Let's keep it pretty close to the fence here.
That'd be sick.
What's that? Whatever you want, man. I'm down for whatever, really. All right, go for it. Let's just walk. Dance. Yeah, do whatever you want, man. Oh, hold on. Dark slide. Why didn't you remind me? Every time.
Don't hurt yourself. You don't need to like
No, I got
soccer
paint.
scholarship off of
Photo shoot. Why can't you play this season?
my hamstring and photo shoot.
All right, let's do it. Let's just get we're not too much dancing. What about the camera? Just kind of go for it. Let's go back. Do one thing for me. Look down. I want to have you take a step and just look up. Just do one of those. And then you're looking right up at me. So hold right there. Give me your step real quick. Show me where it is. Right there. Hold. And stay right where you are. Alright, and step back. And go for it. Sorry, I'm not focusing a little bit. That was great, actually. So make sure when you step and you lean forward, your head is up there. So let's practice it real quick. You want to show me? Yeah, right there. Don't move. All right, you ready? Big attitude, yeah? Go for it. Great. All right. That's one. They do make smaller ring flashes. Should probably get one. Go for it, man. Straight up strut, man. Nice and fast, man. Let's do it again, and I'll just have you look at me in one. So you'll strut, you'll be strutting, and I'll be like, all right, look at me, and you're just like, let's keep going. Yeah? Ready?
Yeah.
Go for it. All right, look here. Okay, keep going. Going up. Stand on my phone. All right. We'll snap one more quick roll and then we'll wrap. Yeah?
All right, sounds good.
On his cell phone, just like that. That's the
Got it. Cool. You ready, man? Let's make these pretty candid. So, like, I'm not here. Come out about just a couple of feet, right there. Remember how I said you're not gonna lose no motion? Now just pivot and turn that way. Now take 5 steps back, straight back. I'm just gonna have you walk through my frame. Alright, so just walk straight. Face straight. Face straight, and then when I tell you to, give me a look. Yeah? Alright, so I'll say action. That's how much you look, alright? Okay, go ahead and walk. Action. Do it one more time. Stand in for me real quick. Right in the middle. Let's do something like this. Walk in, and when you get there, kind of just give me like a big like turn, like something like that, yeah? Yeah, stay right there. Sorry, I messed my focus up. All right, go for it. Take a step back. All right, and I'll tell you when to give me the big kind of turn, like, what's up, man? As if I called your name, yeah? All right, I'll actually call your name. Go for it. Guys. Action. Okay, one more time, no smile. Like you're actually like surprised. You're like, what the? Yeah? Action. Good. All right, one more shot. You're gonna be jumping off this thing. Let's make this a fun one. All right, so hold right there.
What air bows since I like the roll.
Let's go more this way.
Shot like it. I don't know how to jump this one. Alright, Mom, I need ideas. I'm supposed to be jumping.
Come more this way. Sorry.
Did it happen now?
Someone's gonna do it. Like, why'd you jump like that?
How do you want me to jump, Levi?
I was thinking like more serious. I'd be like, I'm on my way somewhere. Like, I'm just like, it's easy for you. Yeah, it's almost like one foot, you're like, you're just kind of coming down like that. That one right there, sorry.
Do you want me to get up high too?
Not too high, not like a full jump. Alright, you ready?
Camera?
Yeah. Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Seriously.
It's a wrap.
We're wrapped.
It's a wrap.
Is he at the office?
What did you thought? Your thoughts on the shoot?
I thought the shoot went great. Tyus, I mean, I knew we scheduled the shoot like 2 days ago, but I knew that with Tyus it was actually going to be really easy. So I think we got a good amount of looks. We got some good light, picked a good location, and I think Tyus kind of just knew exactly what we were going for. It was pretty easy.
I liked it a lot. This is exactly what I was going for. I really wanted like street modern stuff. Lots of different, unique styles that not a lot of people usually see. I think we definitely captured it here. So.
How do you like Levi's directing style?
I like it a lot. It's really easy. I know Levi knows me, so it's really easy to work with him.
How important is it, the relationship between you and the client, to spend some time?
Well, every client's very different, and I'm extremely picky with who I shoot because I know I don't always feel super confident in directing people, but when you start to direct people too much, they just start getting too posy, and then they get uncomfortable. And so it's important to just be chill. I always like to have music on set. We always just kind of hang out and joke around. I mean, that's important. Even on serious-looking shoots, you still just kind of want to keep the atmosphere easy. I mean, that's why I tend to shoot the same models over and over again, honestly. If I have the choice to pick, I pick the same models typically over and over again.
Well, I think too they create a relationship. You know, I think the first time you shoot somebody, or like for me, I do their hair and we shoot with Levi. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. You know, so, like everything kind of has to come together: the hair, the makeup, the wardrobe, and then the personality of the two people. There's definitely some kind of relationship that starts. And I know that when we were talking about his senior pictures, my son's super artistic and obviously a little bit creative, and there just wasn't any other photographer that he wanted to shoot him for something like this, because, you know, being an artistic kid that lives a little bit outside the box and feels like he's a little misunderstood, I think he wanted somebody like Levi to capture exactly who he was. And with that being said, he didn't want the typical senior pictures, you know, like at his high school, you know, in front of the mascot or anything like that. So, you know, and that relationship, that rapport was built a long time ago between these two. So.
And I like trying new things, you know. I mean, I've never done a shoot like this. I don't like to have any of my shoots be the same, you know. So I mean, everything worked out. I tried something new, you know. I've never even used that ring flash before. I've had it for probably 2 years. I pull it out once in a while, and I try it, and I'm like, this sucks. I can't get a look I like. But we came out and we did some tests with it, and I think I got a good look I like. Won't know until I develop the film, really, but I think the Polaroids kind of help with that. But yeah, it's always just trying to do something new, really.
Awesome. Any last thoughts? Anything from your perspective? This is a normal shoot.
Yeah, I mean, they're all different. He has a little bit of a different style with everyone, and like she was saying, it kind of depends on the client that you have, but he's always very laid back, and I think that's really important for models, is he's not too cozy with them, so that they can kind of have their own personality in it. And I'm always proud of him at the end of a shoot. So.
You said that you were picky, and I think it's important having a particular criteria going into it. And what would you give some photographers that want to do this? Like, what kind of tips would you give them in terms of like creating that relationship and nurturing that before the shoot?
Yeah. Part of it is when you first start shooting, don't shoot models who have never been shot. When you're first learning to shoot, use models who know how to model. That's a huge part of it. And then you'll start to learn how to direct, and actually they'll kind of teach you a little bit. And then you can go in and maybe start bringing in maybe some other models in the faces. Because if you go in not knowing what you're doing and you bring in a model who doesn't know what they're doing, it's going to show. You're going to be way too posed, and it's just going to be horrible. So that happens. You know, you see that a lot. So
I think too, it's important Levi always sends out to us stylists, whether it's the makeup artist, the hairstylist, or the model. He sends out kind of a rough draft of his idea and like asks for our input, and that's really good because then we kind of already going into the shoot kind of know a little bit, you know, even though the shoot's going to look totally different than the pictures, we kind of get a stylized idea of what we're kind of going for, and that's just really good homework for all of us, because on some of the harder shoots, you know, we need to come prepared, you know, for what it is that he's looking for, or possibly the timing. You know, timing's a big issue with a good photo shoot, you know, making sure that the hairdresser, the makeup artist has enough time so that the lighting, you know, like if you're doing an outdoor shoot, that we get everybody done in time so that Levi can have the right lighting.
Yeah.
So those things are really important too, and Levi's always really, really good about making sure we are totally prepared.
Yeah, overall, I love the lighting today. I thought it was great. A lot of people, I mean, it was really direct, but I'm not afraid of direct light, but even the overpass, I really liked the light today, so worked out well. My name is Levi Bettwieser. I am a film photographer, digital photographer, and a video producer, and I have just been framed.